Hey, I'm Kiro and welcome back to my workshop. Today I'm continuing with the Monster Prom lineup, where I restyle the main ghouls with haute couture outfits and a killer style. And today is the time for our favorite glam vamp, Draculaura. And for this I'm using a Mexican exclusive day out doll. For the style I want her to be a mix of the vampire heart and my revamped version of Draculaura. So very much black, vampy chic style and lots of sass. But I'm sticking with her original hair colors, black and pink, which I already rerouted and style off camera. So let's begin with this transformation. Of course I pre-donned the eye shape and the lips off camera to make it easier, and now I'm continuing by contouring her face with some pink pastel on the nose, and I'm taking it up to the eye socket to deepen her features, and also adding some shadow on the bottom of her nose. And then as usual, add some highlight on the tip and a line on the bridge that I'll later blend it with a brush. With a flat brush I'm adding some color on her cheeks and jawline. Later with the red pencil I'm filling the lips as a base color. Now time for the brows. And since the majority of her hair is black, the brows will be black too. And once they're ready, I'll shape them with my eraser. Next step, with black I'm redrawing the eyeliner. I really wanted her to have a bold graphic liner, to make her have a fiercer look, since Draculaura is kind of the cutesy ghoul of the group. Eyeliner done. Now I'm drawing her eyes, first with red on the edge of the irises. And begin building up the white of the scleras with my white chalk pastel. With a darker red, I'm filling the top of the iris and the rest with a lighter tone. Before I continue with the eyes, I'm applying the eyeshadow since the dust usually stains the scleras, and for this I'm mixing some pink and red pastel together and add it under the bottom lash line. And then the eyelids. And to make it darker, I'll layer it with some black on top. After drawing some thick bottom lashes off camera, I'll add the pupils, and also some baby pink color to make the iris glow. Now I wanted the lips to have an ombre look, so with black pencil I'll layer the color from the corner and blend it with a dark red on the middle. To finish, add the classic lid shadow with black, really packing up the color on the part of the iris, to soften up the pupils. And finally the catch lights with white paint. And I can't forget to add that Twilight vampire shine on her face with some pearl pigment. Time for the clothes. Off camera I made a long sleeve top with black velvet, high waist hot pants with black shiny pleather, and cut a circular skirt on a polka dot black tulle. I sandwich everything together and now I'm sewing it. But after putting it on the doll, I don't know, I just didn't love it. All those pieces together made the dress really thick and the waistline just disappeared. Also, the fit of the top wasn't right. The sleeves were too loose, the trunk was super baggy, so I decided to rip everything apart and go back to the drawing board. So instead I just left the skirt and the hot pants as one piece, and made her a black pleather strapless top. So now I'm closing the skirt from the back with a very rough stitch. And this looks much better, and it also gives Drac a more grown-up look. For the shoes I took a pair of boots from Clothing, glue on black pleather to make them thigh-high boots, and to make them interesting I used some curved pendant crosses, glue them upside down, and fill the platform with crystal nail caviar. To make the rolled space buns more interesting, I'm gluing on some rhinestones, red rhinestones, just on the center. I really like how the outfit looked with sleeves, so instead I put together two tubes and paint the hands with black nail polish to make her long gloves. And I also felt the neck was looking very plain, so I made her a choker with some crochet lace cord. I want her to be super elegant, so I'm making a fascinator using a white hole mesh, cut it in the shape of a heart, or at least that was the intention, and glue on some rhinestones here and there. I'm not following any particular pattern, just add them randomly, and once I'm done, I'll pin it on directly on her scalp. I really love how it looks. You can't see the heart shape, but I mean it's there. As a little detail, I made a pair of bats with the same black feather, and I'm pinning them on top of the fascinator, just as they were holding it on her head. To finish everything, I glue on a belt around her waist, to cover up the ugly hem, and as a buckle I'm using a golden ring, and took a pair of Draculaura earrings in the shape of a heart with wings, glue them together, and paint them golden. And with this, our monster Prom Draculaura is ready to party. With this, we're only $1 away from completing the group. I really like how she turned out, and I believe changing the dress was a good choice. I love Draculaura being the goth of the group, and black is a perfect color on her. The bats on her hair kinda remind me of Morrigan, but I wanna know what do you think? Let me know in the comments, and wait for clothing to finally arrive. And well, that's a wrap for today. If you like this express video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel to help the workshop grow. And if you want to be notified when new videos come out, activate all notifications by clicking the bell down below. Also, you can keep in touch with me by following me on Instagram at Kira's_workshop. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next time. Kira out.